This is Wang, Rowena Simon, and this is my husband, Ernest.
Simon.
Okay. Today I'm going to tell about my perspective on America.
Yeah, that's
I
what we're going to talk about.
yeah, I got here last year on January the 15th, and I'm I'm living here for a year now,
Hmm.
and many Filipinos thought about that all foreigners are rich and they have much money.
Hmm.
But when I got here, well, before I got here, I already know that not all foreigners are not rich. And
You can see it for yourself.
yeah, I can see it for myself.
So
But
let me ask you a
yeah,
question.
it's true.
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Since you've been here, since you've been here, right? What are the differences in what you thought America would be versus being here and seeing it for yourself?
Um, I thought that America is so rich and then big buildings, condominiums,
Hmm.
and you big houses like that. But
Which is partially true.
yeah, it is true. And the houses here, even though the what you call that, the rundown houses, they still look good, not like in the Philippines.
Older houses, yeah.
Okay, you call it
We got
here
homeless.
homeless.
Yeah, they're not
Yeah,
squatters. Because the difference is in the Philippines, you have squatters, they actually build their homes.
yeah,
You don't do that here
yeah.
because you can't. Someone owns the property, the police will evict you,
Mm-hmm.
so you can't just build some anywhere you want.
Yeah,
That's one of the differences.
yeah. I thought there's no homeless here and no people living, you know, or begging money
Hmm.
from the side of the road.
Well, you found out that's
But I found out when I was, uh, when I was on my way to work, I saw this homeless guy begging for money,
and you've seen a few of them,
and I see a few of them, not just one.
right?
And
And this is we're in Daytona Beach, Florida, which is a small city.
yeah,
So
yeah,
now, if you were in a big city like L.A. or New York, there'd be a ton of homeless.
really,
Yes,
mm.
the bigger the city, the more homeless.
Yeah. Here in Daytona, it's just a few of them,
Hmm.
and I like it here. It's quiet. It's just that it's new for me because in the Philippines I have a lot of friends, my neighbors. When I go out of the house, they would say hi, hello.
Not so much here.
Not so much here. The people here stays in the house. When you go out of your house, there's
Right.
nobody. Nobody is outside.
Hmm. Very few children to play with.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
few.
And but it wasn't always like that here. It used to be different a long time ago. Everybody knew their neighbors. There was a bunch of kids outside playing,
Mm-hmm.
but not anymore.
And about the cultural similarities and the
Hmm.
differences here is the I just noticed here you guys love to eat out,
Yes.
and because I love to cook. Every time I have to cook here, my husband sometimes he likes to eat, but he doesn't eat a lot like we do because uh when we cook rice here, we eat plain rice like the white rice with fried chicken and then vegetable. We have to cook some vegetable, but here they would look for a gravy for the rice. So
What before the rice?
a gravy
Well, yeah, not just gravy, but
and other like
right. We don't eat just plain rice.
mhm.
There has to be something with it, whether it's vegetables, beans, gravy, what have you. But if it's just chicken and rice, no.
Yeah, yeah, I have noticed that you're asking for a gravy, or if you want to eat a rice, you want to eat a flavored rice, chicken rice, or,
Hmm.
or chicken with rice with beans, something like that.
Hmm.
And we don't eat that much like that.
Right. I noticed that when I first went to the Philippines, that you guys eat a lot of plain white rice,
Mm-hmm.
and I mean that's nice and all, but Americans, no, we just like more different variety.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And we don't eat a lot out, go out to eat a lot most of the time.
But now you do.
Oh yeah, because of you. I'm adopting now the culture here, but
Mm.
still I like to cook.
Hmm.
Like I miss the chicken adobo and some of
So
the tinolang manok.
so let me ask you another question. How are you dealing with the differences? Because sometimes those things are hard to deal with. You know, in a new country, new city, and things are different. So how are you dealing?
I have to be resilient, because I am in a different country now and I'm married to American. So
I
Filipinos
know it was hard at
are,
first
yeah, it's really hard
because I
at
remember
first.
you were ready to go home after what, 2 weeks? Like,
I
you just
told
got here,
him,
babe.
I want to go home. I miss.
Yeah,
Yeah, but now it's
it's
like,
easier.
it's more easier because Erwin is already here, and
Hmm. Our son.
yeah, our son is already here, so now it's more easier. And I feel at peace because Erwin is already here,
Hmm.
and you know, all I just want is for a family to be, complete.
Hmm.
Oh,
So
will not be
I have
worried.
another question for you.
Okay.
Are you rich now because you're married to an American?